My name's David Istance. I'm the head of a series of projects at the OECD in the Center for Educational Research and Innovation, CERI. Focused on innovation, I headed a program called Schooling for Tomorrow for a number of years. We've been working on innovative learning environments, which is an influential international project, which is coming to an end now. Not quite finished because we're developing a handbook for practitioners and innovators based on the whole project. But we're starting to think again, where next? And we took stock of where we were with innovative learning environments. We looked at the nature of learning, the principles. We developed the concept of the 7+3 framework, the 7 principles and the 3 dimensions. So the 7 principles, very much about putting learning at the center, embracing the social nature of learning, individualization, personalization, and horizontal connectedness, so the principles, but also the 3 dimensions, that is the importance of innovating the pedagogical core at the heart of learning environments, the importance of learning leadership, and the importance of partnership. So that was the important framework that we developed that we felt comes out of a very large body of work. And most recently, we've been looking at systemic changes, particularly through networks and what we call the meso level. Now, having done all that and having identified the importance of the pedagogical core, that is the interaction between teachers, learners, content, resources, through pedagogies, through different uses of time, and through different groupings of teachers and learners, we realized that, in fact, we still hadn't really gone in depth into the pedagogies themselves. And so now we're beginning a very exciting new reflection, analysis, and networking around innovative pedagogies. We're developing a program in the OECD, rather like innovative learning environments. But as opposed to that work, which took a while to do the conceptual work before moving on to engage with different partners and systems in different countries, this time we're developing in parallel both the conceptual work and the work with different partners, including Catalonia. And we've just finished an exciting, it's been brilliant, 2 days, both planning the international work and really reflecting on the kinds of changes going on here in Catalonia around promoting innovative pedagogies, particularly those which have an impact on equity. And that's a very important focus that we've talked about a lot today. In our own work, we're quite convinced of the need that we need to put together some compendia, really get some good information about innovative pedagogies, but also to understand other dimensions, such as the dimension of content, which pedagogies are really effective for what kind of teaching and learning, and the importance of context, that we can't assume that a pedagogy that works in one context is going to necessarily work in another, so that's going to be another important dimension. And finally, the dimension of connoisseurship. You can tell these are all about C's, the different C's, compendia, content, context, and connoisseurship. The connoisseurship saying that we really need to understand how to activate and implement pedagogies really well and not just in a loose kind of way. So the work will be putting together compendia. It will be addressing the question of pedagogies for what content. It will be looking at context, and we will really try to understand how to do work with different pedagogies very well, which we decided yesterday might be well summed up with the word connoisseurship.